Mwah.
Are you like on?
Yeah, I'm on.
You did that on?
Yeah.
I don't see it. Didn't have them.
I'm 20 seconds on now.
Hold on. It's not showing now. Let me get out. Let me get back in to make sure it's working.
Yeah, because it says 0 people watching.
No, I gotta adjust your camera anyway.
Is it off?
Yeah, you can see the basket and stuff.
Ooh. Yeah.
You're like not even sitting where you're supposed to sit. Why is this loose again?
I don't know. I tried fixing it myself, and
Dude,
What?
why is this loose again?
What is?
This thing is like loose. Well, it's working apparently. So.
yeah, it's
Don't
working.
forget to like and subscribe.
Oh.
Yep,
Okay.
we can hear you.
To Wolf Boy Production.
That's
See,
way off now.
This is like really loose. You should have adjusted it
Now it's
beforehand. Is that better?
Is that good?
There you go.
Okay.
I think so. I think. Yeah, it's not bad. Okay.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I look like Jesus right now because of the background. It'll change. Anyway, welcome back. We are back, and hopefully we will get on a better schedule now. Since we're home, we're getting a lot of things squared away, a lot of things not squared away that we're working on, but we're getting there. So, with that being said, Wake Up and Walk On will now move on. We will now be back, and we will now be doing what we do best and covering everything that has to do with what's wrong with the West. Yeah, which is a lot of things right now. You know, the wokeness has kind of gone away a little more. We got quite a few stuff to still go over.
They're like pushing back like hard on it though.
They are, and I'm really looking forward this year to going to San Francisco Pride. We got a lot more scheduled. We might be even having Wolf Boy Productions with us to help out to film, and so we can get more stuff done. We'll see how that goes. So, ladies and gentlemen, I figured our first one back, we'll review some body cam footage that I found. I've got 3, but I will probably just go over 2 of them today.
We have to do it within an hour.
Yeah, so it has to stick to the hour schedule. Like I said, we'll be back for a lot more now. 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7.
See, he's doing it. Oh god, he's doing the hand motion here.
We got our little one joining in on a lot of stuff now.
Just show him off in a little bit.
Yep, he's getting big. He's standing by himself now.
Okay, let me get him now.
Okay.
See if he might fall asleep.
Yeah, we'll get him right now. She's bringing him.
You want to go on, Lynn?
Come on, LongWalker's Live. We'll wake up and walk on. You ready? Look at this thing.
Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Say hi.
Say hi, everybody. 6, 7. 6, 7. Yeah, it's you.
Is it you?
Yeah. That's our little one.
The big one's not participating.
No, well, he's in the chat room.
Oh, okay.
He's the one that started the 6, 7. I might have to change him later.
You sit on the
I don't know. I think
lights.
he's just for. I think.
So, all right. Let me pull all this up. We can get started.
Like that meme.
Share screen.
I don't, but
There it is.
Share. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to mute myself so we can advance on here.
Where a call for a welfare check on a child is about to reveal one family's horrifying secret.
Channel 1.
Truman Police welfare check. Come to the door, please. You were just standing at this front door.
Alright. I'm disabled. It takes me a minute to get out of bed.
Okay, somebody was standing right here. I heard them. So
Police identify the woman seen here as 38-year-old Samantha Platts, the mother of two, who leads police right into her, let's just say, unsanitary home.
No.
okay.
Cat, maybe.
I'm Officer Davis and I work for the Truman Police Department. We received
A call from my daughter because she's pissed off that I won't let her go to my youngest go
to do a welfare check on a 10-year-old.
Cherokee
at?
Village with her. She's in her room.
We'd like to see her, please. Step in here with you.
This is my bedroom. It's a mess. The rest
Where's
of the house
Bodie?
is clean. Bodie's in the back like he always is. He's not inside. This is my bedroom.
Where?
Huh?
And she's in here?
Yep. Her room is clean.
Hello. How are you? Oh, what's your name? You doing all right? Okay. We got to have to come over here and check on you. So. Let me see. Oh, he's back there somewhere. All right. Well. Just check on her.
You like your cats? Tired of cats? Yeah. Yeah, for sure. You got so many flies in here. How many you got so many flies in here? You got lots of cats. 12 cats? What? Oh, there was more than...
While officers inside work to ensure the 10-year-old child's safety, others head out back looking for a resident who is no stranger to law enforcement.
Back to the house or the backyard?
Bodie Williams. Hey. What are you doing? Who's in there with you? Huh?
Police identify the man seen here as 38-year-old Bodie Williams, a man that online records show carries a lengthy criminal history with previous charges including drug possession and arson.
Save your life, Kevin. Okay. All right. There's a lot to unpack here. A lot to unpack here. Y'all,
Officers identify Bodie's companions as 33-year-old Doris Arnold and 43-year-old Kevin Jones, who were found alongside Bodie in a backyard shed.
step out one at a time, please. One at a time. One at a time. Calm down. Yep. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Keep your eyes on everybody's hands, please. Everybody keep your hands where they can be seen when you step out here, okay? Walk around back. All three of them are searchable, one at a time.
You, buddy. Do hands on the wall one at a time.
While one officer searches the suspects, another investigates the room they were found in and quickly discovers a baggie of white powder that later tested positive for methamphetamine, according to a police report.
Extensive previous traffic, state and federal numbers, 50.
Okay, so you were dispatched. I'm not taking over.
All right, so I was watching, and as I saw, the house itself didn't look so bad. I was iffy. I was like, well, it's not a house of horrors. I mean, it's not so bad. I mean, it's not the greatest, but it wasn't bad. And then they hit the back shed to where they're finding these three, and that shed alone has dead cat everything written all over it. I mean, that room was filled probably up to my hips with stuff, junk. Yeah, there's because they were off to a side room where there was like a thing blocking them from that room, and there's like an extension cord going out the window to the house, you know, and they're in there with like a TV, mix made like stuff for like a chairs, and then they found methamphetamine in that room too, which, and yeah, there's a child on the property, so that does not shock me. That's pretty bad.
Read everybody the Miranda rights.
Doris, Kevin, and Bodie are read their Miranda rights before one officer asks the trio a simple question.
Okay, so there's dope in there. Yeah, 100%. 100%. We all know it. Whose is it?
I know.
I got you. All right, that's fine. If everybody would, please pick an officer, turn around, put your hands behind your back.
No one owns up to the discovery, and all three are placed under arrest for drug possession. But that's not all. Officers find 3 glass pipes and slap the trio with additional charges. Now, investigators turn to another concern stated by the caller, that 2 dogs had allegedly been locked in the shed without food or water.
You also see if you can find them dogs that they talked about. Apparently there's dogs in the shed back here.
Buddy, you still got the dogs back there? Where's those dogs at? Was that when I came here last?
Hey, Samantha. All right, so they're all going to jail.
Why?
There's a bunch of dope back there, dope pipes, stuff like that. So, do you use methamphetamine?
No, I don't use anything.
Okay. So, we're gonna search this little area in here that you told me Bodie stayed in for a minute. Is there anything in this house? And hear me out here. If we were to search the whole house top to bottom, we're gonna find any dope inside.
Not that I know of. Like I said, that little bag has tobacco in it.
Yeah.
All I know is he gets rocks, and that means he's getting kicked out of here because he's not supposed to be doing anything like that. I done told him if he ever started it again, he's done.
Okay. I got you. Okay. So. Another mention was made of dogs being kept in a shed back here. Anything about that?
There's no dogs. There hasn't been dogs for months.
You don't have any dogs on the property?
No.
Okay.
There hasn't been dogs in there for almost over a year because police took them a year ago.
Okay. All right. Like I said, we got a call, and that was one of the accusations made. Right.
I know, it's my daughter because I told her no, that her sister couldn't go to Cherokee with her this weekend.
Well, I don't think your daughter called in a welfare check on herself.
My eldest.
Oh, not that daughter. You have another daughter.
I have an eldest.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm with you now. I was like, I don't think that's what happened, but I'm with you. Okay. Okay, I understand. And it may have been. I honestly have no idea. I didn't get a name.
I know exactly who it was because I had just told her no, not even 5 minutes before y'all know.
Yeah, I got you. All right. Well, I mean, just kind of be available for a minute if you don't mind. Okay.
Okay.
Bodie and Samantha say the dogs had already been removed from the home, a move
No. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, trying to figure this out. Why it's doing a stupid buffering thing every 2 seconds. Work with me here.
that officers are about to find out may have saved their lives.
Just want to know if there's something we can do for Bodie to not be able to come back on this property.
Yeah.
See, it shouldn't be because the buffering takes way the hell out here.
Come on.
If we can do a criminal ban sheet.
Right, I'm gonna get out of it and get back in. Work with me, people. Sorry about this. It was plugged in too, and I unplugged it, so I'm wondering if that was causing issues. It should hold together long enough. See, because it's not my live stream that was buffering, it's that. Yeah. Try this again. Share screen. Share. All right, let's try this once more, ladies and gentlemen.
It was.
Yeah, because my daughter was here. My eldest.
No, this is DTF,
Who's that?
Drug Task Force.
Oh.
We are calling DTF. It's part of the job. We have to. So.
Ma'am, I'm Sergeant Cable over the CID and Drug Task Force for this department. This is his listed address. This is role probation.
Yeah.
Whichever one. This is his listed address. Let's give us the right to go in and search.
That's fine.
Is there anything in there that you need to make anybody aware of?
Not that I know of. If there is, I'm killing him myself.
Okay, well, let's not say that. So, where does he stay in the house?
He doesn't stay in the house.
Y'all
He stays in the garage.
Y'all are in a relationship, correct?
We're in a situationship.
His listed address.
He lives in the garage. Everybody around here knows he lives in the
You
garage.
pointed me to a bed back there. You said this is where he stays sometimes.
I said he stayed the night in the
Okay, so
the back room or the front room because
we've established that he does stay here.
because it was hot last night.
Okay, we've established he does stay in the house, and it's not just been hot last night. It's been hot the past week
He's
or
not.
longer.
He's never here.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. He's almost never here.
DHS is going to be contacted. I've not even been inside the house, and it doesn't look like this is a very livable condition. And obviously there are drugs with the residents, so DHS is going to be contacted. They will probably take custody of the child. Letting you know that ahead of time.
I'm hoping they don't because it was in the garage. There's no drugs in my house.
Okay.
I didn't know about anything in the garage. They've been supposed to have been cleaning the garage out so all that stuff in the yard can be going in the garage.
Gotcha. Well, we're gonna go ahead and go inside.
Oh.
Start back here. Work your way up. Just call me back. Take pictures. Get work on.
Yeah.
Figures everything. Hi, Courtney. There's 2 Courtneys and 1 Zip. Okay. Are you hoping you can come here where we are, huh? Yeah, she said she's gonna refer to you. I think it's a very good idea based off the circumstances. I don't know that this funeral needs to be living here. No, she's not in custody currently. That just there were drugs on the property, and 3 are in custody as a result of those drugs. And then there's no.
Police note the home's disturbing conditions, including overwhelming odors, caved-in floors, fleas, gnats, feces, and trash throughout. But here, hidden in these 2 deep freezers, officers have yet to discover something even more gruesome.
The odor in here is so foul. There's no oxygen. The house is filled with flies, and the floor is caving in some parts, and there's just junk and trash and cat poop and pee in every square inch. So,
What's the address?
Back outside, other officers make another alarming discovery.
Bodie knows what that is.
Deer don't have teeth like that, do they?
I mean, that would be the back.
No, flip the skull back around. That's a freaking dog, dude. That's a dog.
In a driveway area, investigators find a pile of bones suspected to be the remains of a dog, seconds before the child lets them in on a darker secret.
That is a dog head.
You can tell by the back teeth. I don't know how many cats there are. Yeah, we're gonna make sure they're getting taken care of. That way they don't starve or die in the house or anything, okay?
It's Jonesboro? I believe so.
Some of the dead cats are in the freezer, so you might want to go in there and take pictures.
Some of the what now?
Dead cats are in the freezer.
Dead cats are in the freezer.
Yeah.
I didn't. No, I'm not doing that right.
We don't want them to get sitting here and die, okay?
That's what she said.
Yes, there's dead cats.
I'm sorry, did I overlook that?
Nope, you didn't.
Because now I'm thinking about animal cruelty.
Yep. One there. There's one back here. She said there's 12.
Shut up, dude.
Nope, okay, not that one.
Okay, I just went in here. Oh my God.
What's that? Is that what that is? Oh. That's not a cat. Oh, dang. It's probably these.
That's watermelon.
Refrigerator, maybe?
There's a freezer right here.
Well, sorry. I don't know if it's a fridge.
Oh.
You want to go get the kid? No, never mind. Okay.
Oh, come on, dude. Come on. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Take pictures of it?
Oh, it's in both, Blaine. It's in both.
Inside, police find 24 dead cats and kittens stashed in cardboard boxes alongside frozen food. An animal cruelty investigator would later say that the curled up position of some of the cats suggested that they may have been frozen alive.
Do you have gloves?
Need some more? Oh, my. Those cats were not dead when she put them in there. There's a mama in there in a box with her group of her dead baby kittens.
Next, the child's adult sister and caller of the welfare check arrives to take custody of the 10-year-old, who was later released to her care, according to court documents. At the same time, a social worker arrives to assess the situation.
I've already had her at our residence. She was temporarily with me for a little while.
It's probably gonna be a lot longer. It's gonna be up to her ultimately. If we don't deal in that, we won't even come to your house. We can't go to bed.
Yeah.
But if it's like this, then it won't happen.
Oh, I know.
So if it's
It's fine.
okay. Huh?
21.
There's probably only so far. I don't know how big your heart is, but yeah.
21.
Okay. It's
Leave away from it.
yeah. Well, I'll just tell you so you know what you might be walking up on. There's 21 dead cats in there, and that were frozen in the freezer.
Yeah.
So.
Oh no, this is not acceptable.
Right here, her room.
The kids' room?
She walked me in here and said, "See, her room's clean."
380 flats out of Sherman, NCL. Non-applicable, ID only. No traffic against 1052.
Right down there.
Yeah, it is.
She was laying on this bed when I came. So.
Looks like. How short are you? Know you still put me in a baby. There's 21 dead or 21 alive?
There's 21 dead right there.
You're gonna see it right there. If you go in there. So, we pulled them all out of the freezer.
Why were they in the freezer?
That's a good question.
I think they were frozen to death. That's what I think. So she's got some pretty hefty stuff coming. We took several dozen photos.
There's not even
Not a floor. Several dozen photos will be in a well-detailed report. So
Yeah, I want to do that.
yeah, it'll be the rest of the. It'll take us the rest
Are
of the
you
day.
little? No,
I'm
you're
not
not little. Oh. I was thinking it was Elizabeth's husband.
Don't tell me you missed one.
22.
22?
Yeah, make sure. Make sure.
Yeah.
Nothing else in there? Even if the box says hamburgers on it, make sure it's hamburgers.
Yeah, because they use that side for food.
That's just sad.
Court records show the home was later declared uninhabitable and condemned due to its unsafe and unsanitary conditions. A judge also ordered the removal of all remaining live animals who were taken in by a rescue group. Let's rewind to a conversation caught in the background of an officer's body cam as Samantha tries to explain away the situation.
100%. No, excavate the animals too. They need to go.
Better life.
Yeah, drop off the animals.
Where the laundry room's at, there's a door right across from it.
Yep.
Whole floor is that. There's no floor.
Yeah, it's the bathroom.
That's why I
And
stayed
the
out
floor
here.
sank in. We don't go in the back of the house.
But we're out with Samantha Platts too.
Oh, I never advised them that I
My
was
room
on
was just like that when we moved
I'm sure
in.
they've seen me.
We fixed it.
I'm sorry.
Well, we get it
Negative.
on it. And you have to live off that? No, I'm disabled.
These statutes for Denver. Yeah, because at this point, I'm good with her going. She thinks this is clean. She thinks this is okay.
Yeah, okay.
Now, investigators want to know a little more background about the situation and turn to their caller.
What led you to call us?
So this has been an ongoing issue for a while, but my birthday is this Monday, and she was supposed to, we're going to Cherokee for the weekend.
Yeah.
And she was supposed to come with us, and my mom doesn't celebrate holidays. So she had said that she had made last minute plans for the 4th and couldn't come with us. And just told me that she had moved some people into the home that had just gotten out of jail, so I didn't feel comfortable leaving her here with random people.
Okay.
Because other than Bodie, I'm not sure who else is here.
Well, Bodie's probably not a good person to be around.
Oh, no, I've had a few issues with Bodie. Me and Bodie has gotten calls out here because we fist fought. About a year ago, I beat him with a PVC pipe.
Kevin, Doris, and Bodie were all charged with possession of methamphetamine and 3 counts of possession of drug paraphernalia.
Go.
Bodie was additionally charged with 24 counts of aggravated animal cruelty.
We'll let her know what's going on.
Samantha, now seated in a patrol car, was also charged with 24 counts of aggravated animal cruelty and additionally charged with endangering the welfare of a minor.
We'll be 15 times 1 white juvenile back to the 1A. Sorry, Mom, I'm ready.
And not been able to clean it. Okay. And it's one corner where we moved that down. Okay.
39280.
Court records show Bodie later negotiated a deal and pleaded guilty to 1 count of aggravated animal cruelty. He avoided jail time and was sentenced to 36 months of probation. As part of the deal, all of his other charges were dismissed. At last check, Samantha's case remains open.
I think he's looking at his own phone. I got her phone.
I got Bodie's phone.
Did you ask Kevin have a phone?
No, the last time they went through Bodie's phone was CP.
Yeah. Hang on.
Subscribe now for easier access to the latest from Law and Crime Body Cam.
Jacob, look at this picture. No, I don't pictures. This is your daughter.
Jacob, I think you're full. I think you did something this.
All right, so you heard that last one. That last one was, I mean, that was some pretty wild stuff, and that the older sister had a reason for calling, so that, you know, that was good.
She had that place to go to girl.
Yeah, exactly, and it was allowed to go there, obviously. All right, let's see here what we got. Okay, we've either got cops uncover horrific child abuse in Florida home, or monster dad realizes he killed his baby. We'll just stick to this one. We'll stick to the one that's going then. See what this one's about. All right, let's move on.
This baby, and now you're trying to make up excuses as to why you don't remember.
You're under arrest for what you did to that baby.
It's March in Polk County, Florida, weeks after a 4-month-old baby nicknamed Strawberry died suddenly, and investigators are looking at one person, her father.
So the night or the day that he had Strawberry on her toss him on the floor, you guys took her to work and she said that Strawberry is fine. You said Strawberry was fine, right?
I mean, as far as I'm aware, again, I was telling you, I prefer not to talk about the entire day.
I'm not asking for times or anything. I'm just saying
when you guys dropped her off at work, you both said she was fine. I'm just repeating what you guys said in your interview. If I'm wrong, correct me. But
I mean, I'm sticking with what I said.
Okay, that's what she said in the interview. I'm not trying to trick you. I'm not trying to trick you at all.
No, I
I'm
know.
just-
It's just in my personal view of it, I'm not going to change my answer just because
Oh, I don't want you to change your answer.
of that. You know.
Yeah.
So what I really want to do is, if you got any questions, if there's anything about that day, just for reconsideration.
Sure.
Police identify the man seen here as 22-year-old Jacob Kubai, who's suspected of harming his infant, Willow Strawberry Kubai, after autopsy results revealed disturbing details behind the child's death.
So, Detective Scheidegg can go over with you what was found at autopsy.
All right. So during the autopsy, there was upwards of like 10 fractured ribs in the healing stages.
Jesus.
Her spine was hemorrhaged and swollen. You understand what that means?
Kind of.
What does that mean to you?
The spine. Actually, no. That kind of don't make sense because spine's a bone. But if you could explain.
It means like somebody grabbed her and squeezed her. She then had what were described as 10 blunt force strikes throughout her head.
The front of her head.
The front of her head.
Her forehead.
So like right here where I'm going with my pen. Okay.
That is a lot to take in. 12 fractured ribs. And did they say how old this child was? It's just small. It's got to be like, what, a couple of months? Yeah, not even a year. But, yeah, that's not... Yeah. That's not good at all. And this guy is just acting like, what do you mean? No, I don't either. I don't get how these people can do this stuff that they do. I don't get how you can go about like not caring. We've watched a few others in the last couple of days too, that where the baby was killed within like the first couple of months of life, and the parents just don't care.
How does it not like just like tweak you? I mean, like there's been times when I'm like doing Rose's clothes up, and it's like his shoulder will like pop or something, and it just like freaks the fucking hell out of me, you know? And
Yeah.
it's just like a normal, you know, and it's just nothing big. It's just like a little pop or something, or like if he bends his finger back or something, it just like freaks me out. Like really
Yeah, I know, because
bad.
you don't want to hurt.
Right, and it never has. He's never even cried over it, you know. But it's like just the fucking feel and the thought of it.
Yeah,
just like
I know.
fucking like, oh my lord, I can't stand it.
Yeah.
And then to have somebody like squeeze something to the point where it's like it pretty much just like pops all the ribs in the back and shit. Like
Yeah. That's. I don't know. I don't know how somebody can do it.
it just like makes me sick to even like think about it. You know.
I know. It's sickening.
There was then, remember how in the hospital they were saying there's a fracture to the top of her skull? That was incorrect. It was in the back of her skull. Like someone had taken her and gone like this on the table. And what the medical examiner told us is that injury would render her unconscious fairly quickly. Like not like it happened in Georgia, not like it happened 2 weeks ago, like it happened in your care.
Right.
So, our question is, did an unintentional action happen? Were you holding her, or feeding her, and she accidentally hit something? Did you trip? Like, what caused that injury to her? I'm not saying that you intentionally did anything to her, okay? But if it was an accident and unintentional, then we need to address that. We need to discuss it. Because right now, We don't have any answers, and we know that it's not a medical issue, that she was injured. And we know that the injury occurred when she was in your care. We also know that when you went to Walmart that night, you did not take her with you, even though you said you did.
I didn't?
No.
You pulled video surveillance.
The detective reveals horrifying injuries sustained by the child, including 10 broken ribs, a skull fracture, and hemorrhaging to her spine. According to an arrest affidavit, Jacob, who serves as the main caregiver, was alone with the child for 3 hours after dropping his wife off at work when he told detectives he had taken the baby to Walmart and carried her throughout the store. But when investigators checked it out, Jacob can clearly be seen holding nothing but groceries. Now, one detective confronts him about that discrepancy in his story.
No, I
She's
kind of
not.
figured we asked about dates and stuff.
She's not with you. So where was she?
You know what?
And where was she all the other times you went to Walmart and you didn't right there? Because it was at work. Because we pulled all those video surveillances too. So we need to know what's going on, Jacob. Did something unintentionally happen to Strawberry that night? If it did.
All of it, okay? I'm still sticking. Listen. Okay? And personally, I would like to go ahead and do it.
It's probably a
If
good
we'll go
idea.
ahead, because I'm getting this.
You can keep it there.
Can I say one more time? I can't talk to you anymore. You requested a lawyer. If you'd like to talk to me, you'd have to ask me to continue to talk to you.
Okay.
If that's something that you'd like, you literally have to ask me to continue to talk to you.
Okay.
Jacob abruptly requests an attorney and ends the interview. Investigators later determined Jacob had allegedly beat the 4-month-old before heading to the store and returned home prior to rushing the infant to the hospital. Evidence photos of the suspect's home reveal a, let's just say, less than ideal living situation, showing trash and clutter scattered throughout the home, complete with a bassinet stashed in a closet. Moments later, detectives return with a clear message for Jacob.
Hey, Jacob. Do me a favor and stand up, order. Put your hands on your back. Put them together for praying.
And you're under arrest for what you did to that baby.
Jacob is cuffed and escorted out of the room, but it's not long until he has a change of heart and decides to speak to detectives.
All right, Jacob. To my understanding that you requested to speak to me.
Yeah.
Okay. No one has forced you, or made you come in here to talk to me. You're here in your own free will at your own request, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Jacob agrees to talk, but this time sings a starkly different tune.
We're all ears, Jacob. Go ahead.
Well, I was kind of sitting there, and I just kind of hit. Kind of a little internal conflict in a sense. Part of me is like, this is.
I'm sure it's been horrible.
One thing I want to tell you, and I haven't even told you, is when, well, no, I did tell you. When I was younger, I used to hear noises and stuff like that. When I was a kid, I thought that was just imaginary stuff. There was one night, it happened after my dad died and everything. I was laying in bed. I couldn't tell you the time, but it was dark. This is all the way back in California. I used to live. I can tell you an age, but my guess, I think I was 16 and a half. That night, I was trying to fall asleep. And that was the first time I heard a voice. It was a female voice. I'd say a rough range between my age to early 20s. At first I couldn't hear it, and ever since I've been obsessed with horror stuff, I've been somewhat scared of the dark and all of that. And one of the things I feared, I had a lot of fears, was sleep paralysis.
Sleep paralysis?
Yes. Or something. And so I kind of brushed this off as sleep paralysis. At first I couldn't hear the voice.
You brush one off.
The whole experience I'm about to say.
Oh, okay.
Because I thought, again, over imaginative mind, with the fact that it could have just been sleep paralysis. I heard the voice, and it was whispering. I can tell what it was saying. At first. And then it was getting louder and louder. And it was telling me to go ahead and kill my brother and kill my mom. Straight up. Now I don't know what that voice was. Like I couldn't recognize it. It's not from someone that I've talked to.
You heard that right. After asking for an attorney and ending the first interview, Jacob makes an about face and now tells detectives he has been, quote, hearing voices.
How often do you hear these voices? Like once a month?
I couldn't tell you.
Twice a year?
I wish I could.
Sometimes not at all in a year?
I know it's free. I can play it.
Frequent? At least every month?
Again, I can pinpoint, but I know that it's enough that I can notice. You know, if I would assume if it was happening 2 times a year, I wouldn't really at 9. I would think that's not anything.
Okay.
And being so used to it, I can ignore that some in a sense. But I guess look at modality. If that makes sense, I don't know if it does.
I don't know if it makes sense, but I just, ever since that night, I mean, just everything.
Investigators hear Jacob out, but it's not long until they decide they've heard enough.
It's a lot to deal with on your own and not be able to discuss it with anybody.
It more feels like insensitive. And flat out, I think everything after that day, it's not real. Because shortly afterwards, I get told to move to Florida. Okay. And then, you know, just life continues. I I wondered why I had such bad memory issues because I've never had these children in high school. But after everything in Florida and all of that, it was getting worse and worse.
When you moved to Florida, it started getting worse and worse?
Yes.
With your mom and your brother?
Really before then, I said. After that, it was slowly deteriorating. And it's gotten to the point where I'll be in the conversation and forget what I want to say. I get the idea that you want to say a point, sometimes you forget that point.
Mm-hmm.
But it's getting to that point where it's mid-conversation. And I thought I had something just mentally wrong in the sense of memory. I was getting more and more concerned because, yes, there's a lot of things people relate to. It's like, oh, I forgot, I walk into a room and I forget. There's moments where I'll get up from the bed that I'm lying from because I had to go do something, whatever it was, I'll forget that. It's like a request I'm giving my life, and I have to ask again and again and again. So there's not a big part of me that just doesn't think this is that. I've never moved.
It's real. That's your 4-month-old daughter. Right there. That it's real.
I wouldn't do something. I know
those bruises don't just show up overnight. Those bruises, they don't just show up overnight. A skull fracture doesn't just show up overnight. Something is done to make those things happen.
But that's how injuries go.
What happened when you shook them? Did the voices tell you something?
Not that I know, because all I do know is what I've told you.
Then why did you want to come back in here and talk?
A realization.
You what?
A realization that I don't think this is real.
It's real. Okay? It's real. And Strawberry, according to the medical examiner's office, was hurt in your care, and she went unresponsive, brain dead, and she died. It's real.
And I would like to go ahead and believe you, but as I've stated, I think from that point on, from that, I don't believe this is real. I don't believe I'm married. I don't believe that.
You don't believe you're married?
I don't believe I'm married. I don't believe I ever had my first job. I don't believe I have a car.
Jacob now tells detectives he doesn't believe any of this is, quote, real. But one investigator isn't quite buying his new story.
Why do you feel like that all of a sudden? After this incident this night, why all of a sudden do you feel all those things?
You know how you're saying that I don't get time to myself?
Yeah.
Or how I said that, whatever it is, right? The point is, I don't get time myself to think. Not in my sleep, not any time, basically. I'm sitting here wondering how.
Well, because Strawberry's died. That's why. And she died in your care. That's why you're here. Okay?
In this, whatever this is.
And it's real.
I don't.
Have you ever seen a doctor for this before? You're hearing voices?
No, I have not.
Did you tell the doctor up in Georgia that you were hearing voices?
No.
Have you ever told it to anybody other than the two of us sitting in front of you right now?
Possibly my wife that I had an experience like I was talking about that day. And I believe I mentioned
What day? That day?
No.
What day are you talking about?
The day when I did it in that first instance.
Was that when you were in California or when you were here?
In California.
Oh, so you told about that
Later on
later in past tense. Okay.
in our relationship.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay. But you never sought help for any of it?
No, because again, part of me wants to go ahead and ignore that.
So do you think that something happened to Strawberry and you blocked it out? Because you don't want to think that it happened? Is that what you're trying to say?
If you're asking me personally,
Yeah, what do you think? I want to know what you think. Like, why do you think that you don't remember what happened that day? And then now it's not all real.
Jacob doubles down on his claim before offering up a further explanation that sends one detective over the edge.
I knew myself back in high school. Okay? It's funny that I still have those traits as from high school, as if nothing's changed. I think it's a coincidence. That's not a coincidence. I also think there's a lot of representation in this whole dream / scenario of how the self-hatred of myself and the depression and everything else, and giving reasons to go ahead and hate myself. Because nothing makes sense. Why the hell am I staying with someone that would go and abuse me constantly? In our beginning of our relationship, we did not start off the best, right? Almost straight away, she finds out about it. And I went ahead and promised her I'd go ahead and change. And I did. But it wasn't permanent, unfortunately. And just everything that's happened since that specific day when I first realized it's just, it doesn't. I guess it's a part that doesn't want to accept that.
Jacob, I think you're full. I think you did something to this baby, and now you're trying to make up excuses as to why you don't remember.
Was your daughter real?
As I told you, I don't think me going to Florida is real. I can list what I think is not real.
Next, investigators confront Jacob with a picture of Strawberry. Let's see how that goes.
I don't think that.
Jacob, look at this picture.
No, I don't think she's real.
This is your daughter that you had with your wife, that you legally married.
That you've been taking care of the past 4 months.
While your wife went to work.
That you were
jobs.
That you were able to tell us about in depth at St. Joseph's Hospital. But now, because we're telling you you're going to jail, now you want to say that you don't remember anything and that this is all not real and that you hear voices. I don't buy it. I don't buy it, Jacob. I think you're looking for an excuse and you're looking for a way out, and you're not taking accountability for what you did to your daughter. That's what's so sad about it, is that you're not taking accountability for your actions. This little girl depended on you. She needed you. She can't take care of herself. She can't feed herself. She can't change herself. She needed you. She can't walk. She can't talk. She can't crawl. And you weren't there for her. You did something to her. You got pissed. You got tired. Whatever. She did something that upset you, and you lost your temper. And you hit her head on something, and she went unresponsive. And then she died. And you're not man enough to take responsibility for that. Now you want to say that this is all real, it's a dream, and you hear voices? I don't buy it. At all. At all. That's fine. Go ahead and put him in handcuffs. Go back to the police cell.
Stand up now. Come together.
Jacob was booked for aggravated manslaughter of a child, aggravated child abuse, and 2 counts of child neglect. He later accepted a deal and pleaded guilty to aggravated manslaughter of a child while the other charges were dismissed. The now 23-year-old was sentenced to 30 years behind bars.
It's just before noon.
I mean, that one was crazy. You know, this guy, he just did not want to take accountability at all for his actions. And for something like that is just outrageously stupid.
you could tell he went away long enough to try to come up with a stupid story.
Yeah.
It's like I said, he's a wannabe emo that was never interesting enough for this thing to actually really be happening to him. So it's like.
Exactly. Oh well, you
And
know.
we knew so many of them in school that were like that, and it's like they just never grow up.
They don't.
You know, and it's like they're never interesting people. They don't really suffer from real depression or real schizophrenia or anything like that. They just wish that they did for some fucking reason. And,
Exactly.
You know, it's like you're almost envious of people who do have mental issues, and it's like instead of just being grateful for the fact that they're healthy, you know, they're like self-pity, and this is what happens. You know?
Exactly, and it's just so stupid that somebody would even think of that.
Yeah, it's like you just never fucking grew up, and look at the hell they did because of it, you know.
Oh, I know. Exactly.
Something else was depending on them.
Yeah. I mean, that's sad that they cannot take accountability. And like I said, we watched a couple like that have just been outrageously stupid with the way that these like 20-year-old, 30-year-olds are acting with kids.
They're like infants themselves.
Yeah.
You know, it's like there's the one with the black lady that.
Or the stroller that went with her kid already dead.
And she beat him so hard with something and it lacerated his heart.
Yeah. They said a belt.
3.
They said a belt.
He was 3.
Yeah.
And then she tries to pin it on the goddamn
boyfriend.
Or whatever the hell he is, and yeah.
But he had an alibi that was rock solid.
Yeah,
they had proof of it.
You could tell when they presented him with the accusations, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I thought his eyeballs were gonna pop out.
And then his sister.
Yeah.
You know, thankfully his sister was there to help him.
Oh man.
Yeah.
It's just like low intelligence. I don't know, man.
I know, it's ridiculous. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. And this is Wake Up, Walk On. We'll be back within the next couple of days for another one. I'll try to get a lineup of what we're going to start doing for what days so that maybe we have a better understanding of what we'll be doing. But we're trying to get into the new schedule now and hopefully be able to stay within it. Hour-long episodes most days except Wednesdays and Sundays. We said. But the first couple of weeks might only be a couple of times a week. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we got to get back into it and stuff. So that's what we'll get back into, and we'll be back to full schedule pretty soon here, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you so much for joining us. Namaste. I hope you guys have a great night. I might be back tomorrow with another one, but we'll see how it goes. I'll try to update as the day goes on. Namaste, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.